Once upon a time, on a faraway island, there lived a beautiful woman. She was so beautiful that the gods became jealous and turned her into a big, scary monster. Now, do you know what to do when a monster is loose? That's right, slay it. And who would be brave enough to take on such a terrible beast? Heracles, of course. Heracles was a demigod, son of Zeus and a mere mortal woman. He had the strength of 100 men, but he also had a really big heart. So when he heard about the monster, he went to the island to see if he could help. As soon as he got there, he saw all these people hiding in their houses with their doors boarded up. No one was brave enough to come out and help. But Heracles wasn't like everyone else. He walked right up to the biggest tree on the island and yelled, "Hey, ugly monster, come out, wherever you are." Then the scariest roar answered him. And from behind the tree came a creature unlike any other. It had the head and wings of an eagle, the body of a woman, and the tail of a serpent. The Gorgon Medusa, that was her name. Medusa lunged at Heracles with her claws extended, but he simply grabbed her tail and threw her back. She hissed and spat at him, then tried to stab him with her claws. But Heracles was too quick for her. He dodged her attack, and she ended up scratching herself. "You silly monster," Heracles laughed. "Do you really think you can fight me?" But Medusa wasn't giving up. She kept lunging and slashing at Heracles, but he just kept dodging her attacks. Then Heracles had an idea. He stopped moving and pretended to get scared. Medusa charged at him, but instead of running away, Heracles grabbed her by the wings and pulled her close. Startled, she tried to scream, but Heracles covered her mouth with his hand. And then he did something no one had ever done before. He tickled her. Medusa had never been tickled before, and she started to laugh. She wiggled and squirmed in Heracles' arms, and he laughed with her. They rolled around on the ground, and soon Heracles noticed that she wasn't a scary monster at all. She was actually quite pretty. Heracles stopped tickling her and looked her in the eyes. "Would you like to be friends, Medusa?" he asked. And Medusa, who had never had a friend before, was overjoyed. She nodded her head as fast as she could and transformed back into a beautiful woman. Her golden hair flowed down her shoulders, and her wings disappeared, leaving only a golden shimmer in the air. Then the villagers came out of their houses to see what had happened. When they saw that it was Heracles and a beautiful woman instead of a monster, they were amazed. Heracles and Medusa smiled at each other, then turned to the villagers. "Don't be afraid anymore," Heracles said. "Medusa isn't a monster, she's my friend." From that day on, Medusa wasn't scared or angry, and the island was filled with laughter and joy. And that, my little friends, is why we should always look for the good in others. You never know when it might just be a sunny day waiting to happen. The end. Do you like happy endings? Well, I do. And if you do too, make sure to let me know in the comments below. We can even do a happy dance together. Yay! And if you want to hear more stories about the Greek gods, I have a whole playlist full of them. Just click here to keep watching. Until next time, remember to stay kind, stay curious, and stay creative. The end.